If you're tired all of the time and hate what you see in the mirror, they're actually connected. Hi, my name's Rachel and I run a women's body transformation program called Level Up, where we help busy women just like you to finally drop stubborn body fat and gain life-changing confidence without restriction and without overwhelm. Today's episode, I'm going to show you how energy and confidence are linked, why so many women are stuck in this cycle, and how to break free from it once and for all. Now, here's the problem. If you are not fueling your body properly, if you don't have a routine, if you've got no structure with what you are doing, then you're going to feel exhausted and you're going to have pretty low self-esteem. You can't argue that. That's how it works. You're not exhausted because the kids are annoying you. You're not exhausted because you've had an argument with your partner. You're exhausted because of the things you're actually doing for yourself and to yourself. If you don't fuel your body properly, if you don't eat the foods that are going to make you feel great, if you don't eat enough, if you don't eat the right stuff, if you don't eat what you need to eat for you and your body, you're going to feel tired. You're going to have low energy. You're not going to feel great in yourself. And if you have low energy, you're not going to do your workouts. You're going to crave junk food, ultra-processed food, unhealthy food, whatever you want to call it. You're going to avoid social events, the things that actually make you feel great. Like, you're going to avoid the things you love doing. And when you avoid doing all of this stuff, your confidence drops. And when your confidence drops, you've then got less motivation to take more action. And it's a really dangerous cycle to get stuck in. But it's one that so many women are stuck in right now, and they don't know how to break free from it. The cycle repeats and repeats. And if you're constantly feeling knackered, it isn't just because your life is busy. It's your system's not working. You don't have the right system in place for you. That's why you feel the way you do. Low energy doesn't just affect your body, it affects how you see yourself. It affects what you see in the mirror. It affects how you show up for work. And it also affects your relationship, both with your partner and with your family and friends. It has an impact on so much more than you could ever imagine. So let's look at it from this first angle, let's call it the biological angle. Underfueling, restricting calories, not eating enough equals low energy. If you don't put fuel into your body, you are not going to have enough energy. If your energy dips, your cravings rise. So you start to want more of the things that you feel like maybe you shouldn't eat, the things that aren't going to serve you. And then not only do you want them, you have them, and you typically tend to overeat. When you overeat, you feel guilty. And when you feel guilty, you then restrict and you go back into underfueling and you get stuck in this same cycle. Here's the second angle, the mindset angle. Women often think that they'll feel confident once they have lost the weight. The reality is your confidence builds as your habits improve, as you do what you said you would do, as you keep the promises that you make to yourself. And that happens way before you reach your goal weight. That happens way before you're a certain clothing size. But as a byproduct, you still achieve those results. But the problem is, because you're so fixated on thinking that you'll feel confident once you've lost the weight, you then don't take action because you don't know what action to take, and because the action you were taking was the underfueling, which kept you in that negative cycle. Here's the third angle, the lifestyle angle. When you have a lack of structure, when you aren't clear on what you need to do, when you are doing random things, you're literally putting your energy into every single angle apart from yourself. Your energy is leaking out everywhere else. When you have structure in place, you have freedom. When you know what you're doing, you stop wasting energy on overthinking. You stop wasting energy on things that aren't going to serve you, because you do the things you need to do that will serve you. So you don't underfuel yourself. You don't tell yourself you're going to feel confident when you actually take the right action steps, which then produce the results. For example, my client Marcelle, she went from feeling totally drained to energized and feeling the best she has ever felt, just with these simple habits and the simple structure that we put in place. She used to train 6 times per week. She was under fueling. She'd be flagging in the afternoon for work. She was exhausted and she wasn't getting the results that she wanted. And it led to her relying on these quick fixes, these quick pick-me-ups in the afternoon in hope that that would then make the rest of the day better. And of course it didn't. It just made her feel worse. She felt like she wasn't doing what she needed to do. She felt like she failed. She wasn't getting the results. And the cycle just continued. But when she joined, we fixed this and we implemented the right system, which meant she had more energy, she trained consistently. By the way, she was only training 4 days a week, not 6 days a week, so she trained less. But her confidence skyrocketed because she was finally getting the results that she wanted. She didn't just lose the weight, she actually started showing up differently, not just with her health and fitness, but with every single area of her life. Understand this from Marcelle's transformation, but from everything I've just said. Energy drives confidence. Confidence drives action. If you are not feeling energized, if you are under fueling, if you are talking negatively to yourself, if you don't have the right system in place, your energy will leak elsewhere. You won't have enough energy for yourself. Therefore, you won't do what you need to do. Doing what you need to do is the thing that produces the confidence. So if you're not doing what you need to do, you're not going to feel confident. And if you don't feel confident, then you're not going to take more action, which means you're not going to get the results that you want. So this is why it is so important to ensure that the things you do drive your energy in the right direction. This is why it's so important to stop pouring into everyone else's cup and pour into yourself first. That doesn't make you a selfish person. It doesn't mean that you can't take care of other people. It doesn't mean that you go and neglect your children or whatever else you're thinking. What it means is you understand the fact that if you make yourself a better person, everyone else benefits from that. You only have a certain amount of energy per day. You have to ensure that you are giving enough energy to yourself, because if you don't, you will never feel confident. Low energy equals low confidence. It is as simple as that. And you have to break free from that cycle. This is why women who don't feel confident in themselves also tend to be the women that are constantly feeling tired, that don't have much drive to do anything, that hide away, that don't socialize, because they don't have the energy there in the first place. And then if they don't have the energy, they don't have the confidence, so therefore they want to be hiding away. It is a really vicious cycle. But fixing your energy has to be the first thing to break free from that cycle. So here's what you need to do. And these steps could not be more simple if I tried. Number 1, you need to prioritize sleep. And I know some of you just gone, well, Rach, it's all right for you. You don't have any kids. I don't have kids, right? But don't worry about my life. Focus on yours. Get yourself enough sleep every single night. 7 to 8 hours is what is recommended. If you work night shifts, if you have kids that are up in the night, I understand there's only so much you can control, but I also understand that you are probably wasting so much of your evening scrolling on your phone, watching rubbish on TV as your wind down time, and giving yourself excuses. You can get yourself to bed earlier, so do it. If you get yourself to bed earlier, you get more sleep. If you get more sleep, then you're gonna have more energy. Simple as that. That's number 1. Number 2, daily movement. Move every single day. Stay active. Do something every single day that is gonna drive some more energy. And it could be as simple as 20 to 30 minutes, going for a walk, doing a little home workout, whatever it might be. Just start somewhere. Energy produces energy. You need to create the energy. It's not gonna just arrive. It's not just gonna happen for you. You need to actually do something to create the energy. And that starts with daily movement. Not when you feel like it, daily, every single day. I'm not saying do a hard workout every single day, but some form of daily movement is so important every single day. Number 3, balanced meals. Protein, carbs, and fats with every single meal that you have. Eat something every 3 to 4 hours, give or take. 3, 4, 5 meals per day, whatever works best for you, whatever's going to hit your specific targets, but you need to get the right balance of protein, carbs, and fats. Don't cut out carbs, they're not bad for you, you need them, they're your body's main source of energy, hence why we need to eat them. Protein and fats also provide us with energy along with other things, but we need to get the right balance there in our diet every single day. Number 4, this is the one that most of you will just skip because it's not really like a tangible thing that you can go and do like you can prep your food, like you can with the movement and you can with the sleep. But it's the most important one. If you don't do this, then what's the point? Number 4, audit your energy leaks. Work out, where is your energy being leaked to? Where are you losing energy? Who are you giving energy to that you don't need to give energy to? Where are you wasting time? What are you doing that is not serving you? Work it out, write it down, get rid. Stop saying yes to everyone else, start saying yes to yourself. Because when you say yes to yourself, you actually do say yes to everyone else further down the line. And it means that they get a better version of you, not a watered down, moody, tired version of you. They get the best version of you, and that's what matters. 4 things: prioritize your sleep, daily movement, balanced meals, and audit your energy leaks. If you do those 4 things, and you commit to doing them on a daily basis, I guarantee you in the next 4 weeks, 28 days of your life, you will feel totally different. Not only will you have more energy, but you will have more confidence. And it really is that simple. I could not make it any easier. However, I have made it easier for you. You'll be pleased to know. If you feel like this has helped, but you're still stuck in that low energy, low confidence mindset, should we say, I've actually put together a free training that can show you how to break free from this and how to actually stick to your goals. In the link below, click it, enter your details, I'll send it over to you via email. It is that simple. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope this has helped. Please go and sort your energy out because in turn, you will feel more confident. It is that simple. Thanks so much for listening and I'll speak to you on the next one.